10:59, June 18th. So these terrorists pulled some affiliation hustles. They pretend to defend me. They pretend to be affiliated with me. They use these tactics where they're like pretending I'm involved with them and involved with their manipulations, but I'm just being held hostage by these terrorists. Not affiliated with them at all. They always like do something and I overhear them say something bruised puppy crap. Yeah, I'm not a bruised puppy at all. I'm a human being, but they're always pulling some hustle and trying to manipulate people. And then they try to sell this idea of helping me, but they're really trying to slander me and fulfill their illegal agendas while looking affiliated with me and like pretending to defend me. Don't fall for their hustles. It's always an affiliation. I'm affiliated with no one. I'm the victim of all these people. They're holding me hostage, invading my privacy. I analyze my information. Someone just stuck a device in my brain illegally against my will. They weren't trying to help me. They were trying to murder me and frame me. And then I just analyzed what they were doing. They were trying to frame me. They were not trying to help me at all. They also conspired to pretend the device in my brain didn't exist and telepathy didn't exist. So if I showed up somewhere and said it was telepathy, they'd say I was crazy and maybe murder me or something. Yeah, they conspired to say implantation wasn't real and the device in my brain wasn't real and telepathy wasn't real. And then they were telling me all this stuff. And then their goal was to pretend like I had seen something I'd never seen before, then deny the existence of implantation and telepathy. They also conspired to frame me with all their frame squad tactics and tech, and I was just defending myself, figuring out their hustles, using reason and logic, tipping off law enforcement, tipping off all these people. They're not used to people reporting to law enforcement about this. So that threw them off. They thought they could control me, and I'd listen to them, and they'd try to dangle carrots on the string and manipulate me with false promises and this and that. And I just didn't listen to them. I could tell they were full of shit and told them to eat shit. And just kept writing to law enforcement about these fucking lunatics and analyzing their tactics, analyzing their tech, and then tipping off law enforcement about their tech. They were never trying to help me. They were trying to frame me and murder me with their frame squad hustles, trying to frame and murder me with their lures and kills. They were trying to lure me somewhere, probably try to manipulate me, use false promises, and then trying to find a way to frame me so they could have dirt on me because they can't abuse me into silence, and that's what they've been trying to do, and they keep trying to find a way to blackmail me into silence. So don't fall for it. But yeah, these guys weren't trying to help me. They were trying to frame me and murder me, and then they kept trying to make it look like I'd seen something I'd never seen before. And that's what this was about. And I just kept tipping off law enforcement, the president, the White House, the UN, etc. These guys were never trying to help me. Then some of them were trying to sell an appearance of helping by telling me a bunch of shit that I wouldn't even understand, telling me it out of order, even denying me information they were supposed to tell me, and that they didn't. And then I just was putting a lot of stuff together, and then I was analyzing all the tech and weapons they were using on me, trying to murder me with, frame me with, perform witness tampering with, and I just analyzed and kept analyzing and put more and more together. They weren't trying to help me. They were trying to frame me and murder me and then make it look like I'd seen something I'd never seen. Even now, they're still pulling logging system hustles. They know all this data I've been sharing on my YouTube. I've been sending law enforcement for like 6 years and 8 months. I've been reporting data theft and IP theft since late 2017 to the IC3. So what they're doing now, if you think they're helping me, they're not. What they're doing is they keep waiting for people to forget. And now they're stole all my data for the 6 years and 8 months, and they're pretending my data is theirs. And now they're waiting for people to forget. And now things that I repeat or re-say, they're pretending I saw an archive or this and that when it's really just my data that I'm in the same shit I've been talking about for 6 years and 8 months in different forms, new analysis, further elaboration, etc., etc. So these guys were never helping me. Read my sticky note. They've been trying to frame me and murder me. Why do you think they're always pulling logging system hustles and pretending my data is theirs? They're all trying to get off the hook for severe crimes they committed, IP theft, data theft, theft of money and property, and trying to murder me for my own life, money, and property. Don't buy these kids' bullshit. They're all the frauds and posers who destroyed my med school career when I lived in Brooklyn, 2014 to 2017. So these kids who are all pretending my life is theirs are really the evildoers who destroyed my life in med school and then have been stealing from me since and still haven't stopped stealing from me. They've been even stealing from me even into 2024. Don't fall for any of their hustles. I've been writing to law enforcement and IC3 since late 2017. Then I wrote the first long DOJ letter 2019 and sent them different versions of my letter, law enforcement and UN and other people for a while. And then I've just been writing to law enforcement every day. So they're manipulating people with their realm of control disinformation, control of information hustles. They supposedly show up places I write to and then tamper with evidence, edit out key evidence. I've been telling law enforcement, whoever these Illuminati investigators are, if they try to get to my letters before you, if they take them, make sure you have a copy and see what they edit out and erase, and then look compared to the real letter, and that will reveal some of their hidden agendas and this and that, and maybe even reveal some of their betting manipulation scandal as well as crimes they're involved in that they're trying to cover up, or plots and plans they're trying to cover up. But yeah, these guys were never trying to help me. They were trying to frame me and murder me and steal money and property that was mine. Don't fall for it. Praise Jesus.